What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Culture Decides. I'm your host, Lee, and today I'm back with another episode. This one's for the underground, strictly for the underground, long overdue. I got a little list to get through, so I figured I might as well tap into that with you all. Back to the regular scheduled program where I will do a little live listening reaction with y'all. So why not do it right now? And before I tap in, make sure y'all like and subscribe, follow The Culture Decides, and stay tuned. Download this episode and follow on your favorite podcast platform so you can see when these new episodes drop and be the first one to let me know if I'm talking my shit or not. We got about six new artists for y'all to tap into. I don't want to hear y'all tired, music's boring, because there's always new music to listen to. Whether you've heard it before, whether it just dropped a couple years ago. We see it all the time. There's people that make music and they don't blow up until like years later sometimes. It might go viral on TikTok, social media somewhere. So like this is why it's like, if you feel like you're bored with what's in your playlist, it's good to seek music otherwise. And, maybe it requires listening to somebody else's opinion like myself or checking out Hip Hop High Society, or there's so many different ways to discover new music, but like I'm happy to be a part of that journey with y'all. So we got Third Base JoJo and Third Base Biggs out of Harlem, New York City. They actually submitted a track called When It's Over. I'm gonna tap into that and let y'all know how I'm feeling. Already feeling the beat, already feeling the production.
See, Mouse, there's one thing I learned while I was locked up. When you down bad, you really find out who in your corner.
Facts.
Everybody talk that loyal
He ain't lying.
When it's time to be loyal, everybody disappear.
All I know is ball, young nigga, get it off. Watching for the law, I ain't watching what it costs. Knowing it's my time, I ain't waiting on no call. Cause all I know is ball, young nigga, get it off. Look, these in them bands, they was watching, he ain't know. Steady going hand in hand, thought that he was low. He just won the ball, I swear to God that I know. Friends hating on him, man, you gotta let him go. He just wanted money, maybe had from a hoe. This scamming man told him, look, he should buy some pros. Knowing he about his paper, so that shit'll go. He say he trapping, about to take a shower, wear the same clothes. All I know is ball, young nigga, get it off. Watching for the law, I ain't watching what it costs. Knowing it's my time, I ain't waiting on no call. Cause all I know is ball, young nigga, get it off. All I know is ball, young nigga, get it off. Watching for the law, I ain't watching what it costs. Knowing it's my time, I ain't waiting on no call. Cause all I know is ball, young nigga, get it off.
Well, they kicked it off a minute and 25 in solid. I was vibing with the beat off rip, and first verse definitely was fire, even with the chorus. You know what I'm saying? I just had the ball. You gotta get it all. You know what I'm saying? When it's over, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you ball out. The loyalty line from the beginning, the little talk track, not too much on it. Now we're gonna see what the second verse sounding like.
I become the same. I came home from jail, I made a change. I seen a nigga get shot from a culture street that hit his brain. His brother looking for his killer. He ain't been the same. Can't have no feelings, still smoking pain. If you play that game, you gon' fuck around, make your man's a strain. Don't get wet up, you gon' feel that rain. And the blood is stained. Seen him cause his bro over cocaine. Real shit, it was nothing like the movies. When no tea, I sold a dog, nigga, I'm like Scooby. Just know I did my best.
Okay.
Know I can't contest. Had the world medal piece like I run on test. He think he run his block.
Yo. That name, him changing his name, that shit was some crazy shit. Because he was really some crazy ass nigga. But we gonna keep pushing the track so far, the references, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling the metaphor bars and all that, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga thought it was checkers, it was really chess. Matter of fact, it's not a game, it was all a test. It was all a test.
New video
shows that shooting in Harlem that injured a retired
This is how
NYPD
Uptown
detective
giving
and
it
another
up.
person.
Harlem,
It appears
as
the
y'all
young
was
man
saying.
shooting towards
You know what
a
I'm
person in front of
saying?
a
Y'all
smoke shop
listening
on
to
Lenox
Third Base
Avenue.
JoJo. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all run it up. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. When it's over, Third Base JoJo and Third Base Big. Let me show y'all Days Media. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow that media. I'll see right here, Third Base Bigs. And if you listening, 3RD Base Bigs 2GS. And then y'all, of course, can find Third Base JoJo as well. They linked up. Y'all see them on the socials. Same thing, 3RD Base JoJo. They also got another track called Sticks and Stone with a video. So I actually wanted to, show y'all the visuals too with it. First track I will honestly give When It's Over. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a song I could replay again and I'm vibing with. It's definitely a fire track. I like both verses on there. I feel like each time that it goes harder, and like I definitely feel like the more you listen to it, you'll catch more of those references that might have went over your head the first time. So I gave that a 3 out of 3. Now I'm gonna play a little snippet of this track for y'all. I listened to it so far a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm fucking with it. So let me play it. That's soulful.
I came home, had to figure it out. Prices of grams went up, but was a different amount. Had them 2 for 15s, I was giving them out. Riding 20 years on me, had to find a new route. Yeah, got tired of waiting for loyalty, had to give it up. I put my pain in these tracks, and nigga time mix it up.
This is Biggs right now. Third Base Biggs.
Then a nigga picked it up.
Okay.
I used to whip the white girl, no Jonathan Majors.
Nah. Nah, you know you wrong. But that was a fire reference. I'm gonna keep it going. We'll keep it going. I'm fucking up. Nah, we gonna hear this again. Fuck it.
Prices of grams went up, but was a different amount. Had them 2 for 15s, I was giving them out. Riding 20 years on me, had to find a new route. Yeah, got tired of waiting for loyalty, had to give it up. I put my pain in these tracks, and niggas time mix it up.
Okay.
When I went to jail, they wasn't picking up. Really got it for the low, then a nigga picked it up.
Okay.
I used to whip the white girl, no Jonathan Majors. And now you niggas see me up, don't call me for favors.
Don't call him.
Sleep, my bro told me see you later. I stood on Lennox all night just to get this paper.
Harlem. I got you with the Atlas, Brody. Let me know. All right, we got JoJo. Here we go.
See, growing up in Harlem taught me how to make
Third Base JoJo, 3RD Base JoJo, 3RD Base Biggs, 2G in that Biggs.
Wonder why they hate on me, cause I'm the predicate.
Okay.
Watch a circle close, they try to box you in. All eyes on you when you ain't watching them. The witness talking to the sketch artist, she need a pen. They catch you, you gon' do that time, not your little friends.
Okay. All y'all gonna get rounded up actually, cause that boy might start telling.
My man got 2 guns, said he call them bitches twins. I'm trying to hit the plug.
Yo, bro, when you start going hard like that, bar after bar, it's cool. It's cool.
I know these bars sound foreign to your ears. I'm different, and where I grew up, nobody really cared either. Had hard rock or niggas selling squares. Started eating that pussy, and now I got a bed. It was 5 in the morning. That knock had me scared. That shit had me scared too, nigga. 5 in the morning, that knock
had me scared. All right, y'all heard. Yep, come on. I just played y'all 2 tracks back to back that I think is absolutely fire tracks out of Harlem. So when people try to say, "Oh, New York City rap," "Oh, they just try to," you are not expanding your ears. Expand your ears. Expand your ears. You need new music to listen to?
was a different amount. See, growing up in Harlem taught me how to
Harlem. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Sticks and Stones off that same project, Trials of Life. Honestly, I feel like when it's over, Sticks and Stones, they got a nice remedy with those 2 tracks alone. So definitely worth checking out the full project at that point. Worth keeping up with these 2 artists if you like what you heard. I showed y'all their profile, tap in. Don't be selfish. Don't be acting weird and go from there. Right. I owed it to y'all. 2 back to back. Yeah. So y'all keep sending that music. I'm gonna show love. And we're gonna go from there. So who we got on the list next? We was just in Harlem. Now we're taking a trip down to Dallas, Texas, visiting URJC. Submitted a track called Anyway. So when WRJC submitted this track, I like to ask like, hey, what do you want the folks to know, right? So this is what WRJC said. This track is from my perspective of immaturities and romance and how I'll be in love with the idea of a person and impose that when they are what I need and who they are is only making me uncomfortable because there's a part of myself that knows I need to be whatever it is I'm trying to stifle in them. Okay, that was a mouthful, but y'all get the gist of it. You know, say shit be complicated, right? Because I feel as if everyone I've met has been a mirror in some way, shape, or form. So, you know, you see yourself in that person, but you're stifling them and you're trying to make them another person when you're really trying to make yourself a different person. Am I grasping this? So y'all picking up what WRJC is putting down? We gonna see. So we're gonna play this track. Make sure you check out the project Yona, Yona, and the track, like I said, it's called Anyway. We're gonna vibe out to it. I'll let y'all know how I'm feeling on the way. Same shit. Keep it pushing.
I know she can't sing, but her voice melts meg. I fell in love with a girl who was kinda lame, but she made me see that I'm the same. She knew me way too well, so I had to redefine myself. I don't wanna recognize him well, but I wanna still inside my world.
You're already hearing some of the sentiments of what this track is supposed to be about. Okay. Yo, honestly, it's picking up right here towards this part right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a short track. It's 1 minute and 34 seconds. So, I mean, yeah, there we go. So I feel like so far what you said the track was about is what is given. And honestly, I'm also open to hearing different styles of hip hop. I know not everyone has like, people just want their hip hop the way they want their hip hop. But like, the way people have been coming at Vince Staples, for example, about like his different sounding project, Crybaby, which I actually had tapped into this week, it's like, it's given like, y'all don't want artists to be artists. And, you know, with artists being artists, sometimes you don't necessarily, people don't, our fans don't always appreciate what people are putting forth, but it's okay to be different. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying all this shit to say it's okay to be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Uzi will do some shit like this and y'all be like, oh, it's fire. It's fire. So I'm vibing out to it. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all know my rating at the end. We got 33 seconds more to go.
I know she want for me, but I want her anyway. I know she can't sing, but her voice melts meg.
And I actually really love the production on this, the beat on the back here.
But she made me see that I'm the same. She knew me way too well.
So damn, bro, you saying you fell in love with her, you found out she was lame, and then you feeling like you really not too far off. I feel like, you know, so, like you said, people sometimes that person you choose might be a reflection of you, or shit like that. So it seems like you came to that realization that shit ain't sweet within your side of town too. So all right. So like I said, short track, got straight to it. In the beginning, I was like trying to sense how I felt about it. I knew like the beat sounded good, and I noticed that you have kind of like this singing kind of feel to the track, which is completely fine. I think for me, this one, I would say that it's a good track, but I would want to definitely listen to more of your catalog to see if like there's like maybe a slightly longer song. Maybe I need like a little 2 minutes and another verse in there. But this wasn't bad at all. Like that's why I'm saying like it's a good song. And like I said, I'm open to like that alternative kind of like different shit. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone like is open to that, but that's why it's important to find your audience. And for people too that if you even have a preference of the music you like to listen to, like expand your ears. Maybe you might like something else like this. For me personally, as far as the rating, while it's a good track, I will give this a 1 out of 3. And I say that because I say it's good, but I give it that rating because I definitely feel like there's the potential for like me hearing more of your music. And like, I feel like this song could be better if I had like maybe another verse in there or something like that. But overall, I do feel like I was feeling like that kind of like sad boy vibe. The beat sounded really good. And I feel like maybe it was like the tuning of your voice that I wasn't 100% sure about. But other than that, I still feel like keep doing your thing. Y'all go check out WRJC, Yona. This track was called Anyway. And now we's about to check out Connie Roses out of Pittsburgh. Connie has a track that we about to tap into called Guide. This one actually dropped in 2025. Never too late for something, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, never too late for something to take off. So we're going to see what's up with this. Connie says, Guide is my take on all the mistakes I've made as a friend and reflections on how I need to improve in that avenue of my life. So, okay, we get more of that introspective kind of rap, like something you should feel something, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's not like, bar after bar it's evoking a feeling. Okay. Music is meant to do that. Sometimes you hear music that you may not even be able to understand the words, but it evokes that feeling, right? So let's see what Connie is talking about on Guide. Ooh, guess what Connie got for this track? We got a motherfucking video. Oh, let me make sure I'm hitting subscribe while I'm here, y'all. Shit. Going back to everybody else that I listened to before and hitting that button right there. Let's tap into this video right here.
Yo, it's Connie Rose here, telling you one day a week you should hit a kid with a dodgeball. Okay, one day a week you should smack a motherfucker in the face with a dodgeball. You know why?
Yo.
I did that shit. Right here, Wes Goots did that shit. Okay, he did that shit. We did that shit. It helps you mentally, and sufficiently.
As long as they a badass kid, I guess. But
heart,
bro,
soul. See a little kid walking down an avenue, trying to get a piece of dollar. Yeah, throw a dodgeball. You feeling suicidal? Throw a dodgeball at him. See, motherfuckers
throw a dodgeball. Okay.
Know that the kids are the problem nowadays. They need a dodgeball in the face. They're not the future. We're the future. Fuck the kids. Fuck the kids.
Fuck them kids, y'all heard. First of all, intro off rip, like honestly, that was fucking hilarious. And it's like while people may be like, he's tripping, it's outlandish, it got me ready to listen to what you about to say. I will admit that. Pretty much said fuck them kids. I mean, listen, a lot of people say it. Connie's actually doing something about it. He's throwing dodgeballs at kids. So, if you know what I'm saying, I don't say I recommended it. Don't say that y'all listen to the culture decides and Lee said to throw a dodgeball at a kid. That was Connie. We just gonna listen to Guy to see what Connie's talking about.
Kentucky.
Okay, so it's Connie Roses featuring Goutze. And Connie is Connie Roses. So find them too and follow them from there. I know that I may not have said it fully right, but I spelled
Wasn't
it.
just a liar to become better like Mark McGuire, but sometimes I had to take shortcuts for the skills I needed to acquire. Relentless as ever in this journey, and tolerated actions are different from mine. Every friend I got has something in their eyes that shines. Yo, I used to talk about my peoples like they was objects. Used to process through my issues by justifying nonsense. I used to be so angry, battling insecurity and talking shit upon my companions. Ain't no way I can continue to slide this. The way I see it though, the growth has to be appreciated, but never ever stunning. Adjusted to the times when my homie would do something stupid, and I go behind his back, spreading his failure like it was my entertainment. And things every important relationship, whether it was the bro who got his teeth knocked out, or it was my homie struggling to understand his shorty, or my blood brothers and their strangeness. My baby,
Okay.
you know I'm the strangest, coming from the dust with that.
Yo, Connie off rip, he literally is just taking off with the bars, okay? I hear you, bro. You reflecting on just like some of those toxic ways that you seemingly had. And you know, when you like, for example, that bar where you're saying like, yo, I used to spread, my friends like guilt, and stuff like that. So it's just like I feel that, you know what I'm saying? Just having to reflect and be like, yo, am I the toxic person? But he's saying a lot more than that. And like all good shit to let resonate. I'm gonna let it keep going. I'm gonna let it keep going. If I go so
Habits I
much.
gather were fucked up and almost turned permanent, spread across my body like glitter and pull me to the cusp. Yeah, you my goddess star. You are what you are. You know that we got you. Know we're going far. You my goddess star. You are what you are. You my day and night. Know we're going far.
Look, said it's Big G, not the little one. Ever since that day,
Big G.
I had the will to run. Ever since that day, me and Ronnie started building some. Been on the tip for 7 years, been in the field. Shit, I tore my ACL, trying to stay on people's heels. I lost my mind.
Okay, yo. I tore my ACL trying to stay on people's heels. Just let that sink in. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I interrupt the thought? But like, sometimes you trying to keep up with motherfuckers. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is check in on you and see where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? And the way he just made that, like, you see how I had to explain all that into words? Like, that bar alone make you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to turn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me just.
Carries getting real and shit. I need to get a bike, cause every other fucking month I blow a wheel, don't need to reinvent it. Was too invested in my penance, too interested in these hoes. My inner monologue was winning. Always run two Chronicles of Riddick. This my second leg, the parlays always hitting on my nights.
Okay.
Sometimes I wake up feeling manic.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, the Knicks helped me hit a little parlay the other night, so I ain't too mad.
My nerves cracking, twigs, smoke a cig, laugh a bit. I learned to capture it. My mornings turn to something fruitful and elaborative. Edible arrangements, Mother's Day, the China cabinet. Oh, the sanctity of these. When I was younger, used to pray my mind could be at peace. It turned to vanity. Been trying to find a way to say it all candidly. Yeah.
You're my goddess star. You are what you are. You know that we got you. You know we're going far. You're my goddess star. You are what you are.
It hasn't been easy without.
Okay, slow it down. Okay. Yo, Connie Roses out of Pittsburgh, PA, and we got Big G on the track. Y'all see his name, Goutze. Y'all hear it? Goutze, produced by Kondraki, directed by Ross Mitchell. If you're watching the video, to go check out Guide. I honestly, this was a good track for me. And when I say that, I would say like this makes me want to seek more music from the both of you. Connie has like this fast paced flow rhythm, but like if you like really like break it down and listen to it, you hear he's spitting bars and like telling a story too, and like tapping into those feelings as well, which I really appreciate. And homeboy came in here too, just like was able to create a different rhyme on the beat. The beat and production itself, beautiful. I love that type of like that I don't that feeling on the you know what I'm saying, when the beat has the story itself, when it speaks the story itself, you know what I'm saying? It felt like it was meant to be a guidance, and you know, you kind of have that that outro at the end where her voice just continues on, and beautiful, beautiful there. Honestly, I can't be mad at this track. Like, I personally would say this is a fire track. I love the video to go along with it. Calm, chill vibes. Seems like y'all in Pittsburgh, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pittsburgh. I got to visit there once. Pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I got to go in front of the stadium. Like, I care about Pittsburgh activities. You know, it's big beef over here, New York versus PA. JK. But anyways, point is, check out Connie Roses. Check out this boy here. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. Some more good music for y'all to tap into. We going to ATL now, y'all. I got another artist for y'all called Ray Morado. Ray Morado. Ray wants you to know that if you fucking with what I'm about to play for y'all, y'all should tap into the album SIEGE, Ray REY space MORADO. All right? You know what I'm saying? So y'all go check it out. Oh, hold on real quick. Here's Connie Rose's Instagram for y'all watching. And then I'm gonna also show y'all, since we about to tap into Ray's work, I'm gonna show y'all Ray. So this is Ray from Atlanta, Ray Morado. And we gonna tap in to his track. Like I said, he got an album called Sage. Y'all should tap into that if y'all fucking with it. And we gonna listen to this track that he got. It's called Fader, and it was dropped 2 months ago. So let's see what's up. And we got a video for this one. And don't worry, for my audio listeners, I'ma give y'all, like everybody listening, the thoughts on what I think about the track as y'all heard before. So let's go.
Right, walk the path, I chop the top and got my steel right. Do the dance, you couldn't get
Fader.
my worst day for sure. I'm lazy head to toe, my feet hit the flame, you can't take the flow. I fade down, my baby dizzy, my tango feet hang. Really ain't take me serious, you thought it was game. Instead, I was pitching game.
Okay, video.
Lifeline at the same time, yeah. Same thing, almost help me on my nightstand. I got the fire, I can crush it up in fire, yeah. Go up in flames, my empire won't conspire, yeah. I can tell the story just by looking in your eyes,
yeah. Yo, even if y'all are listening to audio, I definitely recommend checking out the video to this track called Fader by Ray Morado, because he has some like cool edits within the video, kind of has like a video game kind of animated feel at some points, has like the googly eyes that pops up randomly, had like a start menu of a game show up at one part and towards the beginning of the video, and like, yo, at first I was like, okay, I don't know what to expect. We got the Atlanta vibes. What are we going to get? But so far, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a solid track. It's 1 minute and 49 seconds, so we're almost through. But so far, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Right, do the dash, you couldn't catch me on my worst day for sure. I'm lazy head to toe, my feet hit the flame, you can't take the flow. I fade down, I've been on half knees, but I'm so tired, honestly think I'm about here.
He got hella raps in the video, y'all. He faded, alright? Fader, okay? Yo, towards the end of the video. Okay, we got a little promo for the album. So that's a preview of his album. So that's, that's kind of like how his sound is. I feel like how could we describe this? Yeah, I'll agree. Like alternate hip hop. And I really like the video part at the end where, it seems like he's like almost faded into the couch, right, with his clothes. And towards the end of the video, he like poofs away, like, and you just see the clothes drop down as if he just disappeared, honestly. So that I thought that was really cool. So I feel like the graphics of the video, along with just like hearing his different style, I'm gonna just play this a little bit in the background. Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different. Like, I feel like he was getting into like the faded character, even with how he's rapping. And of course, with that little preview that we hear towards the end, I feel like, he does overall has that kind of voice, but he leans into it even more when he is rapping on this track, Fader. Ray Morado out of Atlanta, Fader. Honestly, I fuck with it. I'm fucking with it. Honestly, I'm feeling it. Alt hip hop, I have no shame at listening to it. I fuck with it. I feel like y'all need to let artists expand, and like if it's good, it's good. And if you don't like it, then it's maybe not for you. You know what I'm saying, bro? You kind of scared me with this little graphics, but it's very dope. It's cool as hell. So, it kind of got that mysterious type of like sheesh vibe to it. But yeah. So 3 out of 3, fire track. Ray Morado out of Atlanta. Make sure y'all check him out. The IG is just like that. REY Morado. Go ahead and check that man out. Right. So next on the list, we got Mark Angel out of DC. It's Pride Month, y'all. So y'all know who I am. I'm not like ashamed to be loud and proud and motherfucking proud to be lesbian. I gotta support my gays, my days, my girls, my everybody's. You know what I'm saying? LGBTQIA plus. And if that makes you uncomfortable, you might need to get the fuck out. Or you need to explore why. But honestly, don't come over here with your nonsense. Ask me, why are you doing that? I don't want to hear none of that. So, anyways, Mark Angel out of DC actually dropped a film called Seraphim. Just so you know, Seraphim, it's a queer musical drama that is pretty much about identity, trauma, and social healing. So I'm excited to tap into this, especially as it is Pride Month. So you guys make sure you support Mark Angel. You can follow Mark Angel. Spelling would be at MARCK Angel ANGEL. Here, if you go and follow Mark on Instagram, you'll see the film. This actually did win a award. Seraphim, the motion picture, won the 2024 NFF award for best LGBTQ film. I believe this is an award out of Toronto, it seems. So yeah, shout out to Mark Angel just shining some light on the LGBTQ experience with a musical drama that's really fire. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all a little preview. I mean, Mark did give me permission, so I will play that. I'm going to big up to all my people a part of the community, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, we supporting everyone, all pronouns, all of it. So if you're sick of it, you need to get the fuck out and look within. So I'm going to play a little teaser, and y'all definitely go support, check out the film, and go from there. And y'all gonna see queer representation, okay, when you check this out. So this is what is going to help. If you are a supporter of the community, tap into stuff like this. Tap into our films, tap into our music, everything. I do think it gives you an idea and just helps people be more mindful. But here's a little trailer, if you will. We'll show that off. All right. And then, so in the beginning of the trailer, Mark had added a quote from Bob Marley that says, "The people who are trying to make the world worse are not taking a day off. How can I light up the darkness?" So, to do the good, you gotta fight that bad every day, essentially. Like, they ain't taking no days off at being evil. Mr. Orange Man, Mr. Trump ain't taking no days off at being evil. He may nod off every now and then, but we need to match that energy is what I'm getting from that. You know what I'm saying? Light it up. So Seraphim, the motion picture, is out. From what it seems like, you can find it available to watch. Okay, it's given. Streaming on Deco, it seems. So y'all get that. You know what I'm saying? Get that Deco exclusive. And check this out. And with the visuals, you're seeing like I said, a lot of queer representation. Oh shit, they in the city dancing. There's some parts where you see, men interacting. As I said, this is a queer woman, LGBTQ woman, lesbian woman hosting a podcast. All right. So this is just a little sample of what y'all will see in the musical. And then there are scenes with them like making love. There are scenes with them dancing and doing their thing in the subway. And you just heard a gunshot. So at some point, the police pull up in the subway as they're having fun filming and actually shoots one of the actors, there's a couple being shown throughout the scene, right? So that couple is enjoying their time in the subway. They're showing like a little glimpse of their life, and at the end, we see one of the partners holding on to their lover after they got shot by the cops in the subway. There's also some visuals showing that trans lives matter, and just like showing like parts of the musical that you will see. And like, not only are we going to get dancing, it seems like in this movie we'll get singing as well, and just a powerful story. So I definitely encourage y'all to check it out. Seraphim is out, and it seems like I said, you could catch it exclusively on Deco actually. So go check it out there. And like, I never rated the trailer before, but if I had to rate a trailer, 10 out of 10, period. You know what I'm saying? We got to go to the ballroom rating 10 across the boards. Okay, 10s across the board. There we go. So yeah, check out Mark Angel, check out the music, check out, the film. I think the pop, if you're into pop and R&B, just want to support someone that's doing something for the community and also very talented, check out Mark Angel. I know I said I had 6 for y'all, right? So this one, long overdue. I needed to make sure that I get this all to you. The one and only Cassius Cam dropped the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Out of the West Coast. So we going over to the West Coast, and we gonna show Cassius Cam some love. That's one of the hip hop crew society members, them y'all. So y'all show him love. Alright, let me show y'all his Instagram for y'all listening at CASSIUS_Cam530. Cassius Cam. All right, I will be tagging him when I make this post. Go to the Instagram at The Culture Decides and find him from there. If you're confused, he's the blue collar bully. He also sells stuff to help get your fitness right. So hit him up about that. And he's one of the members of the Hip Hop Society crew. So, you know what I'm saying? Had to show love. Cam actually gave me the preview of this track, and I listened to it. And that's why I owe him this fresh take. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna hop into it and go from there. All right. Cassius Cam,
One
The
thing
Struggle.
I notice about myself, when I think, thoughts is powerful. Because even my career, even my life, things end up turning out exactly how I visualized them. Not in this time frame I expected, You know what I'm saying? You always want shit to happen overnight. But, you know, I just had clear vision.
I used to have a honey package for 20 a gram. Had these bunnies dancing like Yosemite Sam. I find it funny when y'all rapping. That's how petty I am. Y'all like a junkie with a napkin getting ready to slam. Desperate.
Okay.
My next shit like flex grip when you press
Nah, they ain't ready. I wasn't even ready. I was not even ready. Y'all sit down and make sure y'all ready for these bars. We're gonna take it back a couple. We're gonna take it back. Let me take this shit back. Hold on, Cam. Cause I know you be talking your shit on the pod, but you talking your shit on the bars too, bet.
Had these bunnies dancing like Yosemite Sam. I find it funny when y'all rapping. That's
okay.
How I am. Y'all like a junkie with a napkin getting ready to slam. Desperate. And y'all ain't ready for Cam. My next shit like flex grip. When you press, I expand. You make gems when you pressure the man. I'm obsessed with my progression and perfection is planned. I don't ever mess with them and I don't question my hand. I just reach up for the deck and keep the hustle a band. Mama stretching, she's still messing with Zans. I keep stretching till I'm blessing the fam. Till I hold that bird's nest in my hand. I've been correcting no perspectives in a desolate land. Not regretting no resentments that I can't overstand. Had a chance of resurrection, so the best that I can. I reflect on my redemption and connect with when it all falls down and your paws on the ground when your back's to the wall. Stand tall, be humble. We don't stall, we don't crumble. We gon' crawl through the rubble. We evolve in the struggle when it all falls down and your paws on the ground when your back's to the wall. Stand tall, be humble. We don't stall, we don't crumble. We gon' crawl through the rubble. We evolve in the...
We all crawl. Yo, Cam is rapping some real shit right now. I'm just vibing out. Y'all hear me saying okay? That's because I'm literally just letting the bars marinate. Alright? He's speaking that real shit, going through the detox, going through the journey. Like, you see this image right here? When y'all go and search up the struggle and you see the image right there, you know what I'm saying? This is real life shit. This is... like... I'm getting passionate with it, but I ain't gonna talk too much. I'll keep going.
Me and Jim would run our mouths just cause we boxed. And me and Dill shared the same pair of Reeboks for 2 years, but fuck it, bro, who cares? We're all a victim of the same shit you fear. I'm in a dark room screaming like who hears? We can't see the view clearly. Mean it too sincerely. I mean that my sincerely. Now, I'ma write the sequel. Me Sobrinos won't see no evil. When it all falls down and your paws on the ground, when your back's to the wall, stand tall, be humble. We don't stall, we don't crumble. We gon' crawl through the rubble.
We don't crumble.
In the struggle, when it all falls down and your paws on the ground, when your back's to the wall, stand tall, be humble. We don't stall, we don't crumble. We gon' crawl through the rubble. We evolve in the when your dreams get achieved, the grief of your clout show. Now it's
Cam is not going cheap with y'all. He said, if I'm coming back with bars after bars, alright? He coming back.
My team work, you ain't stopping these foul flows. Fina go from perks to oxys to outpo. That country boy for real in the field like a cow toe. The steel that I bring it to sing like an alto. Look, been out the trap, man, it's been a second. It's been effective. I've crafted and mastered the path intended. Until I attach a pendant, homies got many methods. My brother's still out there pushing wax like he been spinning records. About to blow any second, go like a guinea's necklace. Respecting my independence, rejected from every guest list. Needed an intervention to read as I'm my perspective. I realign my connections and redefine when it all falls down and your paws on the ground, when your back's to the wall, stand tall, be humble. We don't stall, we don't crumble. We gon' crawl through the rubble. We evolve in the struggle when it all falls down and your paws on the ground, when your back's to the wall, stand tall, be humble. We don't stall, we don't crumble. We gon' crawl through the rubble.
We don't stall, we don't crumble.
We evolve in the struggle.
We evolve in the struggle. Yeah, and it was the right choice to let that fade out like that, because you need to let that marinate. Cassius Cam. I never doubted your skills. So y'all go check out bro, man. Go show him some love. Tell him he need to never take a break from this again. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe, follow on Instagram. Show that man some love. You know what I'm saying? And let him know Lee sent you. to let them know the blue collar bully got bars, bro. You keep dropping these bars, you may not have to do the blue collar no more. You do it if you want. I'm yapping. But hey, listen, I feel like we had a great night of some music, y'all. You know, I mean, whether you're listening to this in the morning, whatever, I'm recording at night. But hey, it sounded good. I'll give this a 3 out of 3. I ain't lying to you. Fire track for you to come like that off rip after taking some time. Like, I really like this. Y'all go check out Cassius Cam, Cassius_Cam 530. menoforder.com/Cassius Cam is how you could get right. This ain't sponsored. I'm just letting you know all these people that have rap, they also got other things going on. They sell merch. They, you know what I'm saying? They have things for your health, your fitness. People is just entrepreneurs out here. You know what I'm saying? Money Hungry got the hoodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my t-shirt soon, y'all, because it's a little hot. That's soon come. But anyways, thank y'all for listening. Had to tap into the underground. Don't me hear y'all say y'all ain't had no new music. We had levels today. We had that conscious rap. We had that introspective rap. We had the quick vibes. We had that sad shit. We had some, you know what I'm saying? We had some different vibes. And we also had an LGBTQ film. I've never reacted to a trailer before. So tens across the board. Okay. You heard that here. Follow the Culture Decides everywhere. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you, and I will be back with another one soon.